Hello, welcome to Shad Life. I don't know if you remember, I've been watching my channel for long enough, but I was trying to do a makeshift manual machine out of this trainer, and it kind of worked, but it wasn't ideal. So I finally broke down and decided to get the real deal. So this is the Tilt Industries manual trainer, and I will unbox it here. We'll take a look at it and see if it's all what it's cracked up to be. You know, I've seen, you know, quite a few videos on it and marketing material, but I haven't seen anybody really reviewing it. So I will review it here and we'll see if it's any good. And definitely see if it's better than just using a bike stand like I was doing before. So let's get to it. I don't even know if I have the camera aimed down low enough to see this. All right. Looks like it comes with some destructions. Oh, what is that? Interesting. Oh, so they actually want you. Oh, wow. Okay. This is an interesting chain clutch installation. I've heard some stuff about chains and removing your chain so you get the correct kind of behavior. So I'm very curious about this now. I had no idea that this came with it. So, yeah. The idea is that since you're not rolling in a manual trainer, and you know, if you go back a couple clicks on your cassette, your pedals are no longer like fluid and level. They start to kind of kick back. So I have a feeling they solved that problem. The quality looks pretty good. I mean, it's metal. Get it out of here and set it down. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I aim the camera low enough, so I'll fix that in a moment. But yeah, it comes with a strap. I do believe this has a safety strap to prevent you from going over backwards, which will also be nice because then I don't have to have the post behind me like I was using before. But yeah, let's pick it up. This is initially what it looks like out of the box. All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and set this up. I believe all I have to do, yeah, I'll figure it out. Oh yeah, there's like a pin in there. Okay, yeah, let me figure this thing out and then I'll show you. So it has this pin in here. So apparently the idea is you have a carry handle and you can carry it around, right? So you can undo this pin, put it in the up position. There's another hole, as long as I get it lined up. And then you want to put this back in. And there you go. It's in the up position now. So over here you will find a ratchet strap. So this is to go around your wheel. So you just basically push that red lever in and pull it out. And then when you want to tighten it, it's just like a normal ratchet strap. Right? And there's a loop over on this side. So you're going to loop this around your wheel. And then you're going to tighten it. So that's how you can get any size bike in here, because it doesn't matter what's going on up there. It's just going to, whether you have a 20-inch wheel or anything in between to a 29-inch, this is just going to hold the bike all the way back. So you don't want to crank it super tight. So I will go ahead and do that and we'll try this thing out. I don't know how the front strap works yet, so we will see. It's good that my valve is there, because that's a good thing to mention right now. Make sure your valve is not anywhere near where you're going to run this strap. Find an open spoke somewhere, rotate so you can go through like an open area like this, and then go ahead and hook this up. Really simple install, actually. And you don't really need to crank this super tight. You just want it to hold your bike snug in there. I didn't go just really cranking on that, and it's in there. It's not moving, so there you go. There's that part. Let me figure out how the front strap works. Okay, so the safety strap is pretty simple to install. It's just got these little clips on here, and there's a bar, or whatever you want to call it, bolt goes through here like a little bar. You just basically click that on that side, right? Bring it around through your front wheel. I generally pick like an open, the more open spoke area, right? Now you got this end. You click that on the bar, right? Now, basically, you can put this through there. I don't really care if it's all that straight or not. It's just, it's pretty loose. It's just gonna sit there and kind of prevent the bike from falling back. So if I pull this up, you see it catches and will prevent me from falling backwards. I could go a little tighter if I didn't want to go that far back, right? So you can kind of adjust it to whatever you feel safe to try. All right, that seems a little low to me though, so we'll loosen it some, right? And then we'll give it a shot. These are stability, so they go in like this, and that will make this thing way more stable. Now it's all starting to make sense. Sure would be nice if they came with instructions. So the only reason they're in the up position is for storage. But if you want your trainer to be more stable, leaning side to side. And then I noticed also the back ones do the same thing. Neat. Oh, yeah, that's way better. I was kind of wondering, like, with how narrow it was, how stable it would be. All right, now it's looking more appropriate. Let's give this thing a try. Okay, now that I have legitimate shoes on, good old Vans, we'll go ahead and give this a try. I know I'm going to be super rusty at this and suck at it. Embarrass myself on YouTube. All right. All right, here we go. I have my finger on the lever. That's just a habit of mine when I'm doing manuals. So, oh, yeah, weird. Okay. Okay, almost. Oh, too far, too far. Well, the strap's working. That's good. Oh, not enough. Wow. Whew. It is work, too. It's not easy. It's like, okay, I don't know why I'm not. I'm afraid to pull too far. There's the sweet spot. Oh, yeah. Oh, too high. Oh. I have to say, the nice thing about the strap is, like, sure, ideally I want to go right into it, not use the strap, balance for a while, and come out. But what's nice about the strap is I can go, if I go too far, I can readjust and try to find that sweet spot. And then practice being in that sweet spot. I don't know why I think I'm going to tip over. Probably should have more air in the rear tire, would help. But it's definitely nice. Like, I like this. It's way better than that bike stand setup I had. So let's try again. See, I go too far, but then I can practice finding that sweet spot and then staying in it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there we go. So the next step here is to put that plastic piece on in the chain, because what happens is I back pedal and then my pedal comes up and I'm putting pressure against my freewheel or my cassette, and you don't really get to do that when you're doing real manuals because your rear wheel is moving, so your pedals are free, and that's what that device is. So let me take a look at that really quick. So the idea here is this goes around your chain ring and against your chain stays. You have to see how you adjust or whatever. I'll have to look into that. And then you put your chain back on and around this, and your pedals should kind of have more movement. So let me look into that, and then we'll try again when I don't have the cassette engaging. Okay, now I have this thing on. Basically, you take your chain off the chain ring and off your crank and set it aside. Wrap this around your chain ring, having it resting against your chain stays here, right? And then what it does is it allows your cranks to move freely with your chain on. So kind of neat idea. I like it. So let's go ahead and do some manuals with this thing on. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot harder. All right, now, yeah, okay, wow, okay. This is gonna be a different deal. It's just basically like my cranks are free-flowing, but if you were rolling along, that's how they would be, right? So let's try this. Okay, definitely a little harder, but more realistic. Okay, let's find that sweet spot. Oh, all right. I don't know why I'm backpedaling. I don't need to. It's habit. Oh yeah, that's definitely. Oh, I'm not. I don't have really good form on that one. I'm just kind of forcing it here. Whoop. Okay. That balance point is not very big. All right, let's get there. Let's get back there. Jeez. So frustrating. It's harder. Definitely harder. Oh, so close. Oh, too far. I feel like I'm either going back or forward. I can't stay in that sweet spot. I definitely need practice. Oh yeah, it is a lot harder because before I could just catch that sweet spot. Now I actually have to truly find it. And I feel like my form is terrible. I'm sure people in the comments, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, your butt's too high, you're blah, 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 right? Like, that's how they like to be. All right, I will figure it out. I can actually manual okay in real life, so I find it funny that this seems harder, but I don't know if this is going to help my manualing in real life, but we will find out. Okay, oh, too far. So I feel like the balance point is higher. Whew. Gosh. See, I don't want to, there we go. There's that balance point, and it is hard to stay in it. Oh boy. Yep, I'm sweating. I am sweating. Oh. Well, this video is going to get real long if I can't get this. Oh. Hi. The strap definitely works. And I obviously need practice. And putting this green little slider piece in makes it way more challenging, which is a good thing because I need that practice. But I'm going to end this video. Okay, so does this thing work? Yes. Does it do what it's advertised to do? Absolutely. They actually make some accessories for this. You can actually slide it in here and you can have a bike stand. So this will act as a bike stand. I don't think it'll be a really good bike stand. And the reason I say that is because my bike stand has 3 legs that go out. And this just has this one direction to support. So it'd be okay. But if you're really torquing or doing something on your bike, it's going to want to tip side to side. That's why I got that red Feedback Sports one that I have now. I really like it. It's much better than the 2-leg one I used to have. But there is an accessory for it. There's also holes in the bottom and bolts, so you could mount this to the wall and use it as a wall hanger. I don't know why you would spend $300, which is what this costs, for a wall hanger when you can get wall hangers for like $20-30. But yeah, super cool. I like it. This is going to be really good for me, I think. Mostly, you know, there's the balance aspect of it. There's also some muscle development. You know, there's a lot of, you know, arm muscle, core muscles, things like that are being used when I'm doing this. And I'm sweating. I'm getting a workout. So if anything, you get a workout doing this, which you wouldn't think much that you would, but I am. And apparently I need work because I suck at this. In the real world, my manuals, I'm kind of on and off. Like sometimes I can pop them and I can hold them for a little bit, whatever. But if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that there's a couple manuals I've been trying on my BMX bike. I'm very curious to put my BMX bike in here and try that. Maybe I'll do a video showing you that too. I don't think this chain thing is going to work on my BMX bike, unfortunately. I could just take the chain off because essentially that's what's happening is, I mean, there's a little bit of resistance with this plastic thing on there that gives it maybe a little bit more realistic feel. With the chain completely off, your cranks are just free bearing, right? So I don't know, we'll see, but I'll try my BMX bike on it and rate it with that. But this is 27.5. Clearly a 29-inch wheel would easily fit in here, and clearly a 20-inch wheel would fit in here. I even think a super small bike would fit in here for like a kid or something, because the only thing required is that strap, so it shouldn't affect the wheel size. So that's cool. Sweat keeps dripping down on my nose. Yeah, that's a good workout. I like it. Is it worth $300? I mean, the quality's good. You know, and so on. It looks like it's going to be durable. It'll last a long time versus those kind of wooden looking ones that are much cheaper. But that's up to you whether it's worth $300 or not. I'm going to say that's a little on the spendy side for something like this, especially when you could go to the hardware store or the Home Depot or whatever and build something much cheaper. But, you know, it is what it is. The nice thing is this thing will go super compact. I can store it, or if I want to bring it on a trip with me or something. Yeah, I'm doing this because the sweat keeps... I'm surprised at how much of a workout it is. I'm good. I've said that already. All right, now I'm babbling. Babbler, babble. Cool. Tilt Industries manual trainer or manual machine, whatever you want to call it. If I was to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it an 8. Probably because, you know, it's not 100% solid, but it's pretty good. And it would be nice if there were some instructions with it. I had to kind of figure it out. The only instructions that came were how to install this plastic piece, but no instructions on how to operate this thing. I just watched a couple of videos on YouTube and made some guesses and figured it out. So there you have it. I appreciate your support for my channel. Please like and subscribe. Peace.